Hey, what is up everyone? Welcome back to another review, and today's going to be another quick one, and this is the newest 30-Minute Sisters optional body, which is Type Go3, and this is Color B, aka for using with Tiasha. Now once again, I will mention that I am building the Master Grade Estrella Type F right now, so if you have any questions for what you'd like to see in that review, drop them here right now so I can answer them in that review. But anyway, let's get right to this. Oh, but first, as usual, this video right here would not have been possible without those absolutely awesome people over at HobbyLink Japan, so if you do want some of your own, link is down there in the description. As usual, a quick note on the build, and in here this is exactly what we would have seen time and time again with the different bodies that you can buy as options for the core sets. And speaking of the core set, once again this is Color B, which would have been the Tiasha model kit, the second one that came out. The build is, like I already mentioned, exactly the same. It's just a different set of colors and the design is somewhat different. So that does mean all the elements of this body that you build is compatible with every other element so far. Even if the colors don't match up, you could paint it. But even out of box, there is always a nice mix and match aspect. One thing I will say about this is it does kind of mix the colors of the Lulusse and the Tiasha, so you kind of almost need both to get the most out of it. One for the armor and one for the skin tone. So Bandai knows exactly what they're doing here. They're making you buy more than one of each of these kits. And speaking of which, this does not come with a neck, it does not come with arms, and it does not come with legs, so you will need those as well from another kit. And like is suggested, that would be the Lulusse, the third one that came out, which was Color C. Anyway, those parts I've actually used in other builds, so I have to go grab them off the shelf so we can actually harvest those, dismember them, so we can actually build a character out of this body. But anyway, there's the full 360 spin of what this body looks like once it's put together. So everything but the neck is included in this kit. I left the neck in there because otherwise the little collar section would not hold on. Anyway, let's attach some parts on. Alright, so first off, it's going to need a head. I've got the neck of the Tiasha here, as well as a head from one of the option face kits. I think there might only be one of them. The legs from the Lulusse I have on here, so let's pop those off and attach them on. We do have yellow feet at the moment, but we can swap those out for the pink bottoms that we got in here. As for the arms, those are attached onto this one I have right here, so I'm going to have to take those. That is 1 and 2. I'm going to have to replace them with something else, I guess. And they just attach on as simple as that and that. And we've got our basic character already put together, just in need of some hair. So I'm feeling a little bit bad for the donors right here, so I'm going to have to sort these out before I pop them back on the shelves. I'm out of legs, so that means I'm going to have to use these leg adapter bits, which let you use 30-minute mission kits legs with the kit. And this one's just going to have to use some kind of alternate arms, maybe the ones that came with those feet. So yeah, there's a real drought when it comes to arms and legs now with all the optional sets. So I think Bandai are releasing some arms and legs in future, but man, they're really giving you a lot of extra parts for swapping in and out, but not a lot of actual useful stuff at times. So yeah, get those arms and legs out ASAP, especially robot-style ones. So that there penguin will have to do. So I'm just going to steal the legs off the Spinatia that I stole the arms off of, and instead of actually just using the leg attachment parts because they're in gray, I'm actually going to stick the entire leg just on like so, because I think it'll look a whole lot better. So now that everything is sorted out, it's time to go for a hairstyle. So I'm either going to go for this kind of pink bob right here, or this blonde one I've never even cut out yet. So I'm going to go with this first because I don't think I'm going to stick with it, because somehow I feel I'm going to dig the monotone kind of look. So here we go. So if you want to see more about these particular hair options, I've done a few videos on these before. These are simple, however, you just snip them off the runner in the standard sort of model kit way. They attach together quite simply. You pop in the sides first, not the back like I did right here, then the back, then the front, and we've got a little segment which slots into the top to hide the armor slot that's in the top of the head. And there we go. That right there is what Lulusse will look like with, well, would it be Tiasha? I guess it's a completely different character entirely at this point. So that is using Tiasha's head, Lulusse's legs, and a brand new face and hair. And there we've got a character. I really do feel like I've seen something like this before somewhere, but my mind is completely blank right now. Anyway, this is cool, but I have a feeling the pink bob might work out in a kind of monochromatic, android-y kind of way a little better. Should be interesting. Let's give it a go. So anyway, it's about time to change over to the other hair, which is the pink one. So there's the blonde and there's the pink. Now, I'm not sure where I put the slot for the top of the head, so I'm gonna cover that in with the bare ears that came with the Lelouch. So there we go. And I guess it's time to get at some weaponry. So I'm going to reach into this box right here and grab a weapon I've meant to give a mecha or a 30-minute missions custom for quite some time, and that is this gigantic sword. So this is from this option set, in case you're wondering, because this is an awesome option set, and I think that will have to be it for the review. So anyway, that right there is the review for the option body parts type G03 Color B. Now, I will mention, I did try to use the simulator on the 30 Minute Sisters website in order to design something in advance of this video, because it's really handy to be able to use that to actually put all the parts together. But sadly, it doesn't seem to be up to date and did not have this body on there. But this is what I got in the end anyway. So the same quality you'd expect with these 30 Minute Sisters kit, the same Bandai shenanigans that makes you need multiple kits in order to pull anything off, then leading you to be missing parts that require you to buy multiples of the same kit. But either way, great quality, works out perfect, and you get exactly what you're seeing right here. Once again, the link down there in the description to Hobby Link Japan if you want to get any of these of your own. As usual, I'll recommend pre-ordering anyone's as they're announced, otherwise they might be hard to get your hands on. As always, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to come back for more mecha model kit reviews, and I'll see you next time. As always, this video and every video would not be possible without each and every one of you guys who watches my videos. And special thanks to those of you who are supporting me over on Patreon and on the channel members, including Caleb Engelhart, Global Frequency Studios, Go Little Rockstar, Gunpla UK Limited, Joe, Kill Me Inc., Lawrence Seahack, RG59061, and Van Fawn.